Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back, JetXC, and we got another Dandadan chapter. And this one is actually super short, super simple. So I'm not going to spend too much time on the beginning part. Just give a brief summary and then get into the last part, which is going into what I've been talking about in the last couple of reviews, right? But let's get into it. So Dandadan Chapter 30. Already been 30 chapters. Wow. So essentially, it's a chase. Okaroon transforms into Turbo Granny form. Gigi gets scared because he's like, oh, there's another monster. We get this whole chase scene where the Titan is going up on the building. Momo's kind of having to maneuver around. She almost gets hit with power lines, but she grabs onto Okaroon, and then she kind of comes down, and then there's a bus that's about to hit her, but Okaroon saves both her and Gigi. And then Momo explains to Gigi, after being scared of the monster before him, that it's basically Okaroon, right? So they try and get a grip of the Titan, and we'll call him the Titan. He's like half human, half Titan looking thing. And they grip on, Momo gets a better grip, and then Okaroon and Gigi try and like stop in their footsteps so Momo doesn't, get pulled away from being pulled off by the Titan, right? And he's like, I won't give up, I don't want to give up, and he splits into like 30 different pieces. And I gotta say, man, and I say it every time, the art, incredible. Every week, I don't know how he does it. I don't know how this guy does it. It's insane, the quality of this art that we get every week. It's on Murata level, honestly. It reminds me of One Punch Man. So crazy. Anyway, he splits apart, and then he comes back together, and then they go after him. And then they're wondering, how they're gonna catch him. And we see Momo playing with something that she doesn't reveal. And based off of what she's playing with, she's able to find the person. And he's like, oh man, you got me, and I almost got away too. And we find out later on that, hey, it's actually the Titan's heart, which she picked up when he split into bunch of different pieces. And then Momo says, could you show me your golden bowl? I think it might belong to my friend Miss Ayase. A little less to the point, maybe. Are dirty jokes really this popular? So, kind of playing into the comedy that Dandadan is all about. First we got dick jokes at the beginning, now we got ball jokes, and it all has a meaning, which is the hilarious part of it, right? And then the Titan says, Taro? That voice, is that you, Taro? Hannah, where are you? No, don't come near me. Stay away, Taro. No, I'm not giving up. And then, now before we get into this whole last part, right? I don't know what exactly they are, but I think based off of looking at this Hannah character, I think they are, those mannequins that you see in like chemistry class? I'm thinking those are what they are, because the way the Taro guy, which now we know his name, how he split apart, I feel like they're like parts. They're kind of like machine-like parts or plastic parts, so I feel like they're mannequins, but they've been possibly possessed. So that's what I think they are, but let me know what you guys think in the comments if you think otherwise. And then it gets into this whole love spiel. So this guy's like, Taro's like, I found you. I finally found you. Why did you come after me? Why did you put yourself in such danger? Because I love you, of course. And then Okaroon goes into flashbacks of all of his moments with Momo, and he listens to them while getting into this like flashback mode. Since the moment I met you, my life has changed completely. My world used to be gray, but thanks to you, now it's in color. Basically, Okaroon can kind of relate, because before really didn't have a friend like that. He became really good friends with Momo, and because of that, his life has changed completely. And from aliens to Shikigami to Loch Ness monsters, right? So you can't blame him. And then what's her name? Hannah's like, no, we come from different eras. We live in different worlds. I played my part, and now it's over. Go back before you also end up in the trash. I don't care. You're the woman I fell in love with. Whatever happens, I'm not letting go of you. So I'm assuming, well, not assuming, she got thrown away as an older mannequin, I'm guessing, and he's a newer mannequin. And so Okaru's kind of thinking back, and they say, let's run away together. If I don't do something right now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Oh, Taro. So Okaru heard that, and he's like, man, I gotta confess. And I don't blame him, right? He's been trying to, in a roundabout way, say something to Momo, and Momo has been avoiding this topic for the longest, which, isn't necessarily a bad thing. She's, at first, she denied feelings, but she's come around. But Okaru's the one who's just like out of nowhere, like recently had these feelings, and he never really noticed it up until that one chapter where the rumors were spreading about Momo, and he realized, you know what, I really like her, and she's, this, that, and the third, right? So I think we're getting there, guys. Like I've said in past reviews, I really do think it's not going to be one of those manga where we're going to get like some love confession towards the end of the series, and there's like 10 chapters left after the confession, and the whole entire manga was just them going back and forth between, not wanting to say anything or a bunch of innuendos and all that stuff. I think we're going to get right to it, and as we go forward in this manga, it's going to be about them, their relationship developing, and them going through some crazy adventures. Because I honestly, other than that, I don't know how to predict Dandadan yet. I really don't. There's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on. Like after this Golden Ball arc, I can only think after this they become a couple, and then that becomes that another arc in itself. Honestly, that's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, pretty short and sweet chapter. Art was great. I really do hope my predictions come true. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Yeah, I think next chapter, this is basically, they're gonna try and help this guy in some way, maybe, and after that get the golden ball, and then Okaru's gonna be pressed to confess that he likes Momo, and we'll see where that goes, because again, GG is a weirdo, bro. He's out of the picture for sure. So Okaru, you've got nothing to worry about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.